Hi guys, welcome to my video today. I am going to be sharing with you 6 mason jar salads that I absolutely love. These are my mason jars that I make my salads in. As you know, I do tons of meal prepping. So I meal prep my salads for lunch and for dinner sometimes, but mainly for lunch. I love salad, especially now that the weather is getting warmer. It is super warm right now in California. So I am loving the weather and I love salads when the weather is nice. So I'm going to make these salads up in my mason jar. This is the mason jar I use. I also use these little salad dressing containers and put the salad dressing on top once I have my salad assembled into my mason jar. So this is just ready to go. When I'm ready to have my salad, I tip it over on my plate, kind of give it a little bit of a shake and let it all come out onto my plate. The meat comes out on top of all the lettuce and all the other toppings. So I absolutely love these. I make them all the time. So I'm sharing with you 6 different versions that I have. This video is also part of a collaboration with my friends, Christy and Melissa. The theme for this month's collaboration is summer salads. So these are all my favorite. I hope you enjoy them. If you're new to my channel, make sure you click subscribe. Let me show you all these awesome salad recipes. So this first salad is going to be one of my favorites. My mom makes it all the time. I'm just adding some chicken on the version that she makes. So I have some cooked chicken cubed up. I have cooked bacon, and I'm going to just cut it with my kitchen scissors into some smaller pieces. You can cut it up with a knife as well, but I just love bacon in salads. I have hard-boiled eggs. I've already peeled them so that they are ready to go. Another one of my favorite toppings in salad is hard-boiled eggs. A great protein for you to add to that salad. This salad has water chestnuts, which give it such a great little crunch. Absolutely love it. And I'm using a spring mix. You can also use just straight spinach for this one because I'm going to make a homemade dressing that is just absolutely delicious and is really good. It's really good with the spring mix, and it's also really good with spinach as well. So it's your choice on what kind of lettuce you want to add to this one. So for the dressing, it is going to be 1 cup of vegetable oil. And I'm just going to make this dressing in my mason jar, and definitely try and get it all in the mason jar when you're pouring it. It has sugar, so this definitely isn't the healthiest dressing. It is pretty high in sugar. I am using 1/2 cup of sugar. And then I have ketchup as well, which also has a lot of sugar in it. So if you can find a no sugar added ketchup, I usually always like to do that. I have some red wine vinegar. I'm going to use 1/4 cup of that. But this dressing is absolutely delicious. It is a little high in sugar, but it is so, so good and perfect for spring and summertime salads. Homemade dressings just really make a huge difference. I love them. I love making them. So this one is really, really good. I'm going to use 1/3 cup of ketchup, and this is going to give it a really awesome sweetness with the rest of these ingredients. I also have some onion powder that I will add in, and then I will give this a shake and mix it up. You can also add this into a NutriBullet to mix it if you'd like, but it mixes really well. And then I like to store the leftovers in this mason jar because it will separate as it sits. So you'll want to give it a nice little shake before you use this dressing onto your salad. So I'm going to portion it into my salad dressing cups, and then I will put the lid on the cup and put it on top of the salad. I'll put the lid onto the mason jar, and then these are ready to go. Really, really awesome salad. This one is definitely one of my favorites. And it is so perfect for this time of year. Now that the weather is getting warmer, I want salads basically every day. So this one is so delicious and just love having it prepped and ready to go. So I'm going to do a Cobb type salad. I have some chicken. You can use turkey as well. I have it cubed up. I have my hard-boiled eggs again, like I mentioned with the last salad. It's definitely one of my favorite salad toppings. And I also have bacon again, but this salad is totally different than the one with the ketchup dressing. So definitely different flavors, even though I'm using some of the same ingredients. So I'm going to cut up the bacon like I did before, And I like to bake my bacon in the oven on a cookie sheet. I just love, you can get it nice and crispy that way. I like my bacon nice and crispy. Or you can cook it in the air fryer is another awesome way to cook bacon. I have some cherry tomatoes. I have shredded cheddar cheese. You can use any kind of shredded cheese you like. And then I am using just some bagged lettuce, and you can use your favorite lettuce that you like, iceberg, romaine, whatever you prefer. So I'm gonna load that up, and I'm going to add in my salad dressing cup. So I am just gonna pour in some ranch dressing for this salad. For this one, I just love ranch. Ranch is one of my go-to dressings, and the Hidden Valley Ranch is very good for like a store-bought dressing. I do like to make my own, but sometimes I just don't have the time or the ingredients. So this next salad is going to be a margarita shrimp salad. So I'm making a little tequila and lime juice mixture to add into my shrimp. I love shrimp on a salad, so this one is really, really yummy. And the shrimp it's so good. You don't have to put it onto a salad. You can use this shrimp for lots of different things. But I have that. I'm going to have my shrimp. It is, I've defrosted the shrimp, and it is deep veined and detailed. So I am just mixing in some paprika and mix that around, and I will cook these up on my stove. Shrimp does not take long to cook, which I love, and it is so delicious. I'm just gonna spread it out over my pan. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes per side. I'll flip it, and then once they're cooked, I will add in the tequila lime mixture. And it is definitely really yummy, really gives it some good flavor. And this is kind of like a Mexican style dish with the tequila, lime, and I'm gonna use some cojita cheese as well. So this is definitely a yummy one. So I'm adding in my shrimp into my mason jar. I'm gonna add in corn, black beans, cojita cheese, and then my chopped romaine lettuce. I always like to add the protein, the meat on the bottom, the heavier ingredients on the bottom, and then the salad on top. And these stay fresh all week long. So it is just so delicious to have a salad that is nice and fresh, and you don't have to make a new salad every day. You can just have a whole stock of these in the fridge for the week, which I love having these for lunch and dinners ready to go. It just makes it so easy to eat a nice, light, healthy lunch or dinner. I'm going to be using this avocado ranch. It's by Primal Kitchen, which makes really great dressings. So kind of sticking with the margarita shrimp theme and kind of a Mexican vibe on the dressing. So it's just a perfect combo for this one. And these are ready to go. Super yummy. I love this one. I love shrimp. So any kind of salad with shrimp is definitely one of my favorites. This one's gonna be with rotisserie chicken, which is one of my go-tos for so many different things. I'm going to cut up my rotisserie chicken. You can use any kind of cooked chicken. You can just use diced up chicken, or you can use poached chicken, any kind. We just love rotisserie chicken. It is delicious, has such great flavor, and it is just so easy. My kids love it, so I try and pick up rotisserie chickens as often as I can, and they're just so easy and just such awesome flavor. So love this one. And then you can just add your favorite ingredients. I am adding all of my favorites. You can definitely customize all of these salads to your liking. So I keep mentioning, I do like bacon in my salads, one of my favorite go-to toppings. So I like to make a batch of bacon early in the week, and it can be used for salads and sandwiches. breakfast. The kids like it. So definitely I like to make a bunch of that at the beginning of the week for the week's meals. I'm going to add some cucumber into this one. I love cucumber in salads. It is so refreshing. So I'm just going to dice it up into some smaller pieces. And this is just a really great combo in this salad. I'm going to add in some grape tomatoes, and I like to cut them in half when I add them into salads, just so they're a little bit more bite-sized, a little smaller. So I'm going to cut them all in half before I add them into my mason jar. I'm going to chop up some romaine lettuce. Romaine lettuce is my favorite for salads. It's definitely my go-to. I just love chopping it up myself. Also, it's just way more fresh and in some nice size pieces as well. So I'm just gonna shove as much lettuce as I can into these mason jars, but I do have to leave a little bit of room for the salad dressing cup. Going to do a taco salad, so I am browning up. I use ground turkey, you can use ground beef, but I have my 1 pound of ground turkey, and then once it's all cooked and the fat drained, I'm adding in my taco seasoning and then a half a cup of water, and I will bring this to a simmer again and cook all of this taco meat. It is so good. I love taco meat. It's great on salads. So while the taco meat is cooling, you always want to make sure that that meat is nice and cool before you put it into the jar. So while it's cooling, I'm going to dice up all of my extra sides that I'm going to put, all my extra toppings that I'm going to put onto the salad. So some grape tomatoes, really great. They're super fresh right now. I love them spring and summer. So I'm dicing up those in half. Like I mentioned before, I like to cut them in half for my salads. So I'm going to do some avocado. And sometimes your avocado, it can brown over time, being in the jar, kind of diced up. You can put some lime juice on them, toss them in a little lime juice. That definitely helps to make them not brown. But I usually eat these salads within a few days, so they don't brown too much. I'm dicing up my romaine lettuce, definitely my go-to, always my favorite. So big bowl of romaine, and then my salad will be ready to assemble into my jars. So I also have some corn and some black beans that I have washed and drained and to add to this taco salad. Anything kind of taco related to add onto the top of this one. hope you enjoyed all of these mason jar salad ideas. I love them all, but I hope that you enjoy them and give them a try. They do stay fresh all week, which is why I love them so much. And then I only have to make my salads once a week and I am all set. So make sure you check out the description box and check out Melissa and Christy's channels, as well as the playlist that I'll have in the description box. If you're new to my channel, make sure you click subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.